Salesforce as a platform helps you to organize and work with your company and customer data. Now, Salesforce groups your data by object types like accounts, contacts, leads, cases, etc. You can also create custom objects, and then those custom objects can be made visible through custom tabs. So if you go to a custom object, you can see the recently viewed, you can see all data in that custom object. You can see all the data that is stored in a standard object. So if Salesforce stores the data in objects, which is essentially tables, the object tab contains a data table and a toolbar of action buttons. We call this screen a list view. And there are multiple list views which are available for every object. Some of these are standard list views and some of them are custom list views. Now this screen contains a ton of valuable information and tools that can help you to manage your business and to interact with customers. So let's first start with how to work efficiently with a list view. When you go to any object tab, by default, you will see the recently viewed list view, and this would be pinned by Salesforce. So any object tab that you go to, you will see recently viewed as the default list view. You can change this to all open leads, and that will show you the data that you desire. What we have done is with accounts or even with contacts, we went to the all accounts list view and we have gone and pinned this view to be the default. If your job role requires you to work with a different list view, for example, you are a customer service executive who primarily deals with platinum and gold SLA customers, then you can select that list view and pin that for yourself. As of now, we'll just keep all accounts as the pinned list view for this org. As you import data or create data in Salesforce or edit the data in Salesforce, those changes will be visible in the list view screen. The real power of list view comes with customization. So to customize a list view or to create your own new list view, hit the list view controls. Under list view controls, you can create a new list view. So if you hit new, you can give the list a particular name. Let's call it My Special Accounts. You get a list API name automatically generated, and then you can decide only I can see this list view or all users can see the list view, or you can share the list view with a group of users. We save that. You can now add filters to make the list view relevant to the type of account that you want to create. So let's say we want only the account record type equals suppliers, and save that. To customize the list view, you can select the fields to display here. So let's say we don't want account site for suppliers. We just want the billing state, phone type, and we don't want to see the account owner. We don't need the type of account, and maybe we want to see if it is an active account, what is the billing city of the supplier, and any other fields that you feel are relevant to your view. And then you can move the fields that you want to display. So account name, billing city, state, province, phone, and whether it is active, and save that. You can see the columns that you selected are now visible in the list view. We can add more filters to this list view. Let's say we want accounts with account name contains keychain. Since we have only one account showing up under suppliers, we'll not make any change, but this is just to show how filters can be added. You can also add filter logic, and the filter logic governs how and when the filters apply to your list views. You can use and or operators to fine-tune your results. Now, some object tabs will have different buttons on the list views depending on what actions you can take on that particular object. So if we go to contacts, you can see there are some additional buttons that are available. So you could actually have contacts who have birthdays this month, and you could add them to a particular campaign. So you can select those. And let's say if you have a birthday campaign, you could then add those contacts to a particular campaign. You can also filter and select contacts and then send list emails directly from the list view. Let's create a new contact list view. Let's say we're looking for contacts with bounce emails. Save that. You currently see all contacts filtered by the owner being myself. So filter by owner, my contacts. You can keep the filter or remove it or change it to all contacts. And then you can add another filter which says email bounce date is not equal to null. So this will show you all of my contacts where the email bounce date is populated. Let's save that. And there are no bounced emails because obviously we have not sent emails from this org. Similarly, for leads, you got different action buttons. So you could have a list view of all open leads. You could select certain leads. This is showing a Kanban view. Let's have a table view. And you could select certain. So you could change the status of selected leads, or you could change the owner, send email, or have a printable view of this list. Now that you have learned the basics of list views, you should be ready to customize or create your own list views. If there are any features in Salesforce that you're interested to learn, drop a note in the comments and I'll make a video on that particular feature. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel.